Hi everybody, today we're gonna study about class components and states, which is really important concepts in terms of React. So if you guys have any questions or something you can't understand, just DM me or leave the comments down there. I'm gonna reply to them. Yeah, so and let's just get started as usual. Alright. So I already created a new project here because as you know it takes a lot of time, and then this time I'm not going to remove all the things we're not going to use because I feel lazy. So as I said, we're going to study about the class components and state, right? So simply we're going to create a class, lowercase class, and then the class name will be app, so that we can return up here, and it should extend react dot components. Alright. And class has render method. This is huge difference between class and function. So if it was function, we will just put return here. But class, we gotta use another method, which is render here. And we're gonna use the return here, which is gonna return the component to the page. And here, let's say happy hacking 1 2 3. Okay, let's save it. And yes, you can run it simply. Open the new terminal, npm start. Yes. Alright, then it's showing us the new React page, happy hacking 1 2 3. And the render thing is very interesting terms in class. So class has state object, not like function as well. So we're gonna create a state object inside of the class here. State equal something. So state can contain changeable data in itself. For example, let's say we're gonna create a calculator, then we need a count, right? The value will be by default, let's say it's 0. We just created a state here. And if you wanna print out the count here, I'm gonna use the p tag here, and let's say the number is, let's make it simple. And here we're gonna use this state count, because this class we're gonna use this one here, and it's showing me error because it has two components. We gotta use div tag here. Alright, and gotta be indented. Let's save it. Looks okay or not. Alright, the number is 0 now. By default we already said. And if you want to make a calculator, then what we need is the button, which is add, and also button and minus. Then when you open it, you'll see the button add and minus 1. Okay, but we don't really know if it's working or not, and it's hard to debug in front-end framework. honestly, it's just my opinion, but yeah, what people use is like console log. So we're gonna create a two function, one for add and one for minus. Okay, the first one will be the add one, console log. This is add, and the second function, which is minus, this is minus. Alright, and I just save it. And if you use the function 12 key, you can see this developer mode, and simply click the console here. If you click the add, okay, it's not showing me anything. Should showing me something here, because I didn't put anything here. As if I want to click something through the add button, I need to clarify the on-click method. It's really cool thing about React. I can simply say this dot add. So this add is the function add here, and the same thing for the minus as minus here. So when you take a look again, refresh it, add, this is minus. This is showing us the console log, which means it works very fine, but the number's not changed yet because we didn't put the actual function in it. And then what we need to do is create two extra functions. This is not Java, this is JavaScript code, not the React code. And we're gonna put the mere function in it, which is, let's say, this Setstate. We're gonna set a state. The count will become 2, or we can just say 1 for now. And here for the minus, the same, minus 1, and save it. So this Setstate will re-render with the render method here automatically. So if you want to change the data in that state, which is count for this case, you gotta use the Setstate keyword for it. So I just saved it, and I'm gonna see the result here. Refresh. Then you see the numbers changing to number 1, minus 1. But it's not going up or down. It's just stick with minus 1 and number 1. Because we just we didn't add it or minus it. If you put like 2 and save and run, you'll see the number is 2. It's just like declaring the count value in here. So what we need to do, how it's gonna work like a typical calculator, then we can do it as, I'm gonna comment this, and then this is state count. We're gonna use the count value here, this state and count plus 1. This means like whatever we put here, like if it was number 1 plus number 1 will be 2, number 2 plus number 1 will be 3, something like that. For the minus as well, we're gonna create the same Setstate here with the minus version. Oops. Save it and run it, refresh it, click it. You see numbers going up by 1 and minus as well until forever, maybe. But this one is working fine, but there's like really nice keyword in React, which is current. Simply this Setstate is the same, and we can use current count current count +1. Copy and paste for the minus also. And I just saved it, open it, and run it. The result will be the same. Yes, this is the thing we gotta study today. So basically the Setstate is like every time you call the Setstate, the React is gonna call the render method here with a new state. With a new state means, for example, okay, let's say it was 0 here. It was 0, but here I bring through the Setstate, the number will become 1 and 2 and 3. Like this is refreshing the with the new state. This is the thing what render method does and the Setstate does. Yep, so this is just a simple class explanation, and it's gonna be it for today. Then